Hello teachers, today I am going to discuss intermediate level class 144. So as we all know that this is a capstone class, so make sure you do a warm welcome for the students as they are going to achieve another milestone with us, and the curriculum for 144 classes will also be covered. So we are going to continue with the Imaginizer app, as this will be the second screen, the style transfer screen that we will be doing today. Let's see what is the class description. So the students create the logic to apply the filters on an image in their Imaginizer app. The goal of the class is to extract URLs for the web API parameters, call the web API, check for errors and extract the data from JSON, and apply the share component with the messaging apps like WhatsApp. Uh, Again, to begin with, you can do a quick revision of the previous class. So there are some questions in your document that you can ask, and a revision will be done. However, in case there is a gap for the student has taken a longer gap between both the classes, so you can explain how we have learned about the colorizer screen, that how a monochrome image or a black and white image is converted to a colored image. You can also show the related video. So there is a video link that how the application is going to work. So that will help the student to understand the entire thing. Now, there's also a reference image given how the style transfer will work. That means the filters will be working. So here there will be there is one base image, or the image that this person is going to, or the user is going to upload. Now this is the filter that they have chosen to be applied on this, and this will be the result post the filter is applied. So this reference image will be very helpful to explain how the style transfer will happen. Okay. Once this is explained, then we also have a wireframe and two flowcharts that have been given. So with the help of the wireframe, you can explain the design of the screen, how the screen is going to look like, and with the help of the two flowcharts, we can do the coding. So in case the students do not understand the flowchart, help the students to understand how the flowchart works and how the coding can happen with the help of these flowcharts. So there are two of them. Okay. Once you have explained them, they can start to code with the help of the flowchart. So as per the flowchart, we have to declare two variables, like the input image URL1 and input image URL2. And here is the button upload event, and here is the button camera event. Let's have a look at it. So here I have declared two variables. Okay, and this is my button upload event, this is my button camera event. Now both the events are similar to what we have done in the colorizer screen as well. So they can, student can directly copy and paste them here and make the changes with the IDs or the names. So once this is done, then you can move towards the function. So here in the flowchart, it is clearly mentioned that how the function is going to work. Students simply have to follow the steps as mentioned in the flowchart. So here, let's see. Okay, here the function is defined, that is our get URL function. Now, while they are coding, there are some questions that are again related to the activity. So you can keep asking these questions. This way, they will also get a hands on the revision that will be done in the class. So this is, once this is done, once the function is created, then you can move ahead with the any image clicked event. That means we are talking about this second flowchart. Okay. And let's see. Okay, so here is my any image clicked event. From the any component, you can drag this block or snap the any button click event and change it to any image click event and start to code. So here in your document, each and every explanation has been given, some related questions as to how the codes are working. Okay, so make sure you explain them, you validate these answers with the student and ask them while they are coding. So here we have followed the same thing as mentioned in the flowchart, that how each block is going to be placed step by step. So the label instructs text will be blank, then the column loading icons visibility will be true, and the app variable will be set. So here one of the questions says, how can we know that which image did the user click on to get the image URL property? And the explanation is, we can use the generic block inside the any image click event. We will use components block and snap it to the generic image block, so that whichever image the user clicks on corresponding to the image, the URL is captured. So here are the steps, and it's talking about this block, okay, that it is assigned. Okay, further, if you move, the entire code is also shared in the document. The links for the base URL for the web API, like the URL part, is also been shared in your document. So you can copy and paste it in the chat and share it with the student. So this is how the concatenation will happen with the web API styles URL, and how you will join the link with the variables. Now, next, what should be checked once the web API is called? So, validate the answer, check, wait for the student to respond that yes, it will be the API status, and that's what you will code further. You will check for the status. So, this is the coding that has been done for the same. So how to transfers the JSON input to extract any of the data. Transfers inside out from the point where you want to extract till the outmost section of the API. Similarly, the other questions related are also given and you can ask. So here is the output of the, like, this is also mentioned here. Here, which property do we extract from the JSON output? So it's the output URL. So here you put the output the property name, and these blocks you will get from the object section. So go to the object section, this is the one, and get object from JSON. The response block is picked up from here. After this is done, then you can go ahead and create your button back style transfer event, which is also similar to your colorizer screen, how the navigation will happen back to the first screen. Plus the button share event again. Now this is how you can share any image which has been transferred, how you will share it with the different applications like WhatsApp. So there is a share component that we have used, and you're going to use the share message component here. So that is all that they have to do for the coding. Once this is done, then you will request the student and welcome the parent in the class. Or you can do this before also, that is totally your choice. Since it's a spotlight session, so you will open the report card on your screen and share your screen. Explain the report card to the parent in front of the student. Then help the parents understand what has been created. Also, you can encourage the student to go ahead and show it to them, like they can do a little coding in front of the parent and explain the parent themselves what has been created. Further, you will tell them what will be coming in the upcoming classes, how we are going to relate further with the machine learning and the step-by-step process. After this is done, congratulate the student for what he has achieved so far with the key projects, and also the parent. And then further you can now you can explain and congratulate for becoming a proud white hatter and a full stack developer, for which they are going to get the certification. So that's all you have to do in this class. Once this is done, thank the parent and the student for being there. That's it. Thank you, teachers.